creating a content marketing system for content repurposing. There's no one better to talk to than Ani on this about repurposing lots of different videos, sharing it across multiple platforms. But let's get started. Why is it important to be doing content repurposing?
Thanks for having me. The content repurposing structure is important to save time and also to keep your brand aligned to what it actually sells. So what I've noticed many times with brands and our previous teams is that we constantly want to think of new topics, but there's only a handful of topics that really relates to what you offer. So you offer SEO services, but you could also talk about Reddit. You could also talk about Quora. There's so many other topics that now branches out from SEO, but really your core offer is SEO. And if you just restate some of the key elements and unique selling points that your company has multiple times, I think that's a way better system. And it also keeps it very consistent throughout the campaigns.
So I want to talk about a couple of different things with regards to content repurposing. A great one, which yourself and Mad showed me, was on the podcasting circuit. So you create a video, you put it on the podcasting circuit, you distribute that and amplify it out to so many different platforms. It's now being seen, that same video that was on YouTube initially now is on Amazon Music, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts. How important do you feel is it to distribute, if you are doing video, across the podcasting circuit?
I think it's a no-brainer. It takes maybe 5 clicks or 2 clicks to make this happen. And I think it's a very undervalued tactic. So people should do it because it costs you nothing and you already made that piece of content. So why not use just the audio file to put it on a platform like Transistor, and that does it for you, right? So I think that's a very great strategy. It gives credibility to you. People can perhaps find you from different sources. And again, you use one piece of content, but you then distribute it to so many channels. And it's good for backlinks.
Yeah. Another one that I'd seen, which I never really thought about doing, and several people now are doing it, where if they've got let's say a LinkedIn status and it went viral and they got 400 likes and 800 comments and the amount of impressions that they got was insane. So many of them seem to get that exact same status, exactly word for word status that was done 8 months ago, and post it again 8 months later. And it's like they've got new followers since then. Previous people might not have seen it. Mm-hmm. And they're literally repurposing an old status that performed well. Have you found any success stories of doing that, where you're going, grabbing hold of an old one, just completely redoing it again, maybe a new tweet, maybe a new LinkedIn status? And how important is doing stuff like that?
It's like finding a treasure and you just keep using that treasure. What I've done for Matt Singer's, actually, he had a series of podcasts. I took the time to listen to them and I wrote down very important quotes. And I repurposed them for social media, for LinkedIn and tweet. And they performed well. But I didn't use the whole podcast episode. I didn't just, copy and paste that podcast link onto Twitter or social media. I just took that exact quote and now we are reusing it every year.
Here's a question for you. Would you do that again now, or would you get the transcript, load it into somewhere like Claude, and then get Claude to say, give me the 10 best quotes?
Not just that, but now you can graphic design it with Canva. So you can connect the workflow now, in my mind, would be get the, 5 podcast episodes you like, ask Claude to read the transcript, extract the best quotes, and then put it on a Canva template, which you already probably have somewhere, and then ask the Claude to put it on the template itself. And now you got like 10 PNG files.
Yeah.
And it's really nice because Claude does a great job at centralizing the text. So it looks a little polished as well. Like it looks polished as compared to giving it to an intern who never used Canva before. Yeah, I mean, obviously Canva is a great way for doing the image creation. And not only that, it's now multi-channel of what's going out there. You're being omnipresent. So now you're being seen in the image search. You've got video search as well. You've now been shared across the podcasting circuit.
You can share natively the videos on social media. You can now share the images on Instagram and on Pinterest and on Flickr, Photobox, and many other like photo sharing platforms. What else are you finding that's working very well for content repurposing that people might not know about?
I think it's just taking 2 steps back and see, for example, if you want to repurpose it for social media, what are the viral formats that are currently working? I'll give you an example. There is a format where people use their microphone and they have a green screen, but then they explain the whole theory, which is probably from a long form YouTube video, and they put images behind their backs. So that format of making yourself look tiny because you use the green screen and you use the vertical images as the main storyteller, that's a viral format, okay? So that's that we know it's a viral format. And now you just take the transcript of your YouTube video, which you work really hard on, and you ask it to ask AI, either I think Claude would be a good one, or Gemini, to rewrite it into this 30-second reel. Now you're explaining the same theory and concept into a format that you can now record or use I think you just record it yourself for now. And you make it into this viral format. So now the possibility of people finding you in the right channel using the right format is much higher because you took 2 steps back. You took the time to understand viral formats and explain it. Another viral format is also working for years now is a B-roll and a text. So let's say today I'm going to record James walking towards the studio. That's a 5-second clip. And then the title going to be 5 ways business owners should be using AI. And then I put a very trending music behind it. The next title on the video is like, read the caption. And now you just copy and paste the 5 tools you mentioned on this podcast today onto the caption. It's watchable. People will keep watching it because they're like, oh no, I'm the business owner who want to use these AI tools. What are these? And then they'll just keep reading your post. Your watch time is higher. People, you met them at the right topic because you've done the keyword research. And this editing took you no time. You probably already have a team, so they can just do this very easy editing. And it's still the same topic. So what I'm trying to say is that today, if you are investing your time and energy into long-form content, there are so many other ways to repurpose the same exact message using social media formats, because now people spend so much time on social media scrolling, and there's just so much attention there. You just need to grab it the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's been an absolute pleasure. I love content repurposing. And I tell you, there's one little other tip that I would recommend on doing. Using all Ani's tactics and techniques and then sharing it across all different social media platforms, making certain you're grabbing hold of those actual URLs of, let's say, the tweet and force indexing those. They're getting ranked like there's no tomorrow. Like a lot of the platforms are like Facebook groups, they're ranking like Reddit is. And it's also then LLM seeding. So now it's getting what you're actually putting, your videos, your images, the text on the tweet or on the Facebook post of what you've done on, let's say, a Facebook group, a LinkedIn status. They're all indexing within Google. Googlebot's coming, visiting it, indexing it. Gemini, the AI overviews are now picking this up and it's forming part of AI citations. Content repurposing is huge. This is why I wanted to get you on. Make sure you check out a lot of the links in the other episodes of what we've done. If anyone wants to reach out to yourself, Ani, what's the best place to get in hold and get in touch with you?
Find me on LinkedIn. I'm Ani Hoang.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.